Hey guys, Best here at Some Vlogs, and welcome to another part in this Life of Ben special mini series, my trip to Orlando, Florida. So sit back, grab a snack, grab a drink, kick your feet up, most importantly, have fun, like, comment, subscribe down below, and hit that bell notification to keep up to date everything here on Some Vlogs, and of course in Life of Ben series. But this is Disney's Magic Kingdom. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy my commentary over it. I hope you enjoy the segments and video parts from it. As I've always said about this series, each video is going to have a different length. Each video is going to have a different feel. Hopefully it's a cool vibe. And it's not as the London ones were. The London ones were proper vlog series. This was a holiday for me. And I just recorded when I felt like it, which clips I thought would be cool for the video, which clips I thought would just be cool for me that you won't see or you might have seen on Instagram. So let's get on with the show. We were up bright and early for that day. I think the park opened at 8, and we ended up getting there for 8:30. We were up at around 7:30 ish for some breakfast. So we did buy in the last previous video. We went to Walmart, bought eggs, juice, all that sort of stuff. In America, though, the one thing I didn't mention is the fact that you can't drink the tap water. It's not. I'm not just talking like how we say in Yorkshire, we can't drink the tap water in the South because it'll make us sick. I'm talking like if you drink the tap water in the United States, you may die. Okay, there's all sorts of shit in it, and lead is the foremost thing you should be worried about, in my opinion. But obviously, there's all sorts of stuff in Florida water. There's all sorts of like brain parasites and all stuff. Don't drink that water. But yeah, so that's something you should probably be worried about, right? But bottled water in the United States is cheap-ish, I'd say. I think we must have spent, what, £5 on 30 bottles of water? Or, no, 40 bottles of water. And we didn't finish all that. Probably because we don't ever drink enough water. We are terrible. Me and my girlfriend, we don't drink enough water. This is a hint, guys. Stay hydrated. Especially in hot places like the United States. It was really, really hot that trip. We were very sweaty the whole time. I know, a bit gross to talk about, but we were very wet. Okay, it was very hot. So, yeah. But, on the bright side, water's cheap. Nothing else is. Like I said, we were up bright and early, had some breakfast. Breakfast in the morning. And the following is that, and then an Uber trip and our first sight of Disneyworld and just how big Disney own all that shit. So as you can see, Disney World is huge. That sign, after that sign that you just saw, is just miles and miles and miles of Disney World. And I'm talking like all the parks, all the water parks, all the hotels they have, and they have a whole heap of different hotels. You know, especially like think about like Hollywood Studios. They got like the Star Wars Hotel, the Castle Hotel, the other Hollywood Hotel, like 3 hotels around one park. So Disney have an entire almost land. It really is that's why they call it Disney. It really is Disney World over there. Got loads of different hotels. You've got a shopping mall called Disney Springs. You've got water parks, hotels, parks. It's crazy how big all that area is, how much land Disney owns. And it's insane. Like everything is just insane. So yeah, after all that, then here is my first views of said Magic Kingdom. So guys, as you can see from the initial video parts, you saw that Disney had put up the big 50th anniversary sign. So another reason why I really wanted to go to Orlando this year was to be part of all that 50th celebration stuff. And they had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of normal Disney stuff they had going on, marching bands, and then they've got, you know, the 50th anniversary stuff going on. It's pretty cool. But the thing about Magic Kingdom and a lot of Disney parks is obviously designed towards kids. So there's a bit of a nostalgia feel for me because I'd been when I was a kid. So it's like, oh, I'm back again, Disney did that. But obviously there's adult me going, well, these rides are a bit meh. aren't they? But I was there with my girlfriend, and she was feeling the meh part more than most because this is her first time going, and it's not the nostalgia of I going with kids, so mothers and parents and fathers and stuff have a nostalgia of going with their kids, and they also have a nostalgia when they were young. So hopefully I'll end up having both that one day. But for her, it was her first time going, and she's going as an adult, so she's a bit like, why am I getting so hot and sweaty for all this? But she did despite her reservations, both beforehand and during. She did enjoy it a bit. So we visited the Tiki Tiki room with these parrots singing.
I say, look out there across the water. There's a little bit of company. Now, yes.
We went up the tree house there. It's really cool. Massive oak tree that they've built, and built this massive tree house around it, which is pretty damn cool. As like a little prop there. But yeah, that was pretty cool after that. So after the Tiki Tiki room and the treehouse, went on a Pirates of the Caribbean experience, which was pretty cool. So the what are they called? Are they called, what is it called? The animatronics? Where they got like moving robots that kind of do this sort of repeated motion stuff. Not obviously like that, but they're doing some sort of repeated motion in a story kind of thing. Pretty cool. We went on this ghost room thing. Went on some of the bigger rides like Splash Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, and the Dwarven Mine stuff as well. So that was all pretty cool. Went on a few cool rides there. We did really, manage to get around Magic Kingdom. I think in terms of rides and doing them all, I think we had the most accomplished, I want to say, in Magic Kingdom and later on in Animal Kingdom in terms of doing the rides that were there, in terms of doing them all. Until we get to Universal, in terms of all Disney, we accomplished the most from what was there to do at Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. The others, there was things you had to book in advance and massive wait times that we just couldn't get around, unfortunately. But yeah, really did enjoy seeing Magic Kingdom again. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Now, in my opinion, the most fun rides we did there, or attractions, however you want to call them, was the NASCAR and Space Mountain. They were crazy for two different reasons. Now, when we go and talk about NASCAR, the reason that was crazy was just how bad the steering was. Now, I don't know if this is because we got 40 cars because no one else was doing this, or we can't drive. Or option three is it was done on purpose to teach kids to have both hands on the wheel, even though you don't need that in real life. Because honestly, I'm driving, right, and the wheel isn't moving. So I've got the wheel in a fixed position, whatever I've got the wheel position in. But the car is going da 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 da. I was like, what the hell is going on? Thank God it's stuck on this like line. It's almost like a track. Thank God for that, because otherwise I'd be crashing into people. Like, what? Why can I not keep this car in a straight line? At first I thought, okay, maybe I'm not going fast enough. I go faster, and it doesn't get worse. It gets slightly better, but not fixable. And I realized, okay, if I put both hands and I hold it, like almost like fight the car, I can keep it straight. It was ridiculous. I'm thinking, if a real car was like this, if real cars handled like this, there would be accidents every day, in the hundreds of thousands probably, and no one would pass their driving test. I know people who would not pass their driving test. I certainly wouldn't be able to pass it. I'm still not past it, but that was ridiculous. I'm having to fight I mean like white knuckle almost hold the wheel in a fixed position, almost against where I'm trying to go to stop it from smacking like this. Duh, 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 duh. It was ridiculous. It was terrible. uh, we drove alone, so me and my girlfriend drove separate ones. It was quite funny seeing her car do the same thing as mine from behind her, seeing that view, and then me noticing that I'm doing the same thing. Because at first I didn't realize I was doing it. I was just laughing at her. Now I was like, oh shit, I'm just as bad a driver. Then you get Space Mountain. Space Mountain was different because whilst we did it together, it was in separate compartment tube things, as you can see, separate carts. And Space Mountain is in the dark. Like you drop down into the dark, and all these drops and stuff in the dark. In my opinion, you could make it scarier if you had bigger drops, bigger plummets and stuff, and make it far more thrilling. But just the fact that you're on your own in this tight little compartment and it's dark and it's a bit fast just makes it one hell of a thrill ride. It's probably top two up there in my opinion. Space Mountain. I know people talk about the Dwarven one or Big Thunder Mountain and then the Splash Mountain, but in my opinion, I put Space Mountain as number one, followed by Splash Mountain, but people would argue Big Thunder Mountain in terms of the massive thrill ride roller coasters at Magic Kingdom. I say massive, but as big as you're going to get at Magic Kingdom. So yeah, it's all winding down, and that was Space Mountain was the last ride we did. We go back to Disney's castle, and of course we take a few pictures there. We get a few pictures done by professionals. We take pictures of each other there, and just finishing off the day on a nice note. So after saying goodbye to Magic Kingdom, we get the boat back. We got the monorail there. So for those of you who don't know, I did mention this at the start of the video for some stupid reason. Is when you get to Disney's Magic Kingdom, you get like a little you get a little almost like a train on wheels if you from the car park there. But because we didn't have a car, we had Uber. We got dropped off far closer. Didn't need to get on that. You didn't get on a monorail either way afterwards that takes you to the park, or you get on the boat. So we decided then and there we would get the monorail there because it's faster. It's quicker in terms of how recent it is. Monorail turnaround is quicker than the boats, and we wanted to get to the park quick and get on the rides as possible because we know the queues were going to be massive. But we'd take the boat back because we have time, and take a nice leisurely boat trip back. It'd be cool. And the boat trip was across a man-made lagoon, like all that water you see, those islands and stuff. Disney had built that. So when I tell you Disney owned a crazy bit of land and they're absolutely insane with their money, they are insane. They built that. They built a lagoon with water. Yeah, it's just crazy to hear all this stuff. Like, how do you do that? Like nowadays, oh yeah, of course Disney owns loads of stuff and they easily have the money to do that sort of stuff. But back when they probably did it, it was like, wow, that's a risk. That was an investment right there. So yeah, in all, Magic Kingdom was really cool. It was a great feel to be back there, to reminisce and to. Nothing really was new at Magic Kingdom for me, so it wasn't. It was more reminiscing, and only thing was new was who I was with and the year and the experiences there are obviously always different. So yeah, Magic Kingdom gets a thumbs up for me. Not two thumbs up, but it gets a thumbs up for me, and I say I enjoyed that. And I think she did as well. I hope she did, despite her reservations, like I've said. But yeah, that was mainly our day. After that, we went to I think we went. I can't remember what restaurant we went to eat at, but we went to eat somewhere nice. And then it was basically bedtime. But before bedtime, it was Deadliest Catch. Yeah, as you will tell from either my Instagram story or later videos in the series, Deadliest Catch and Naked and Afraid become two of our best pals in the times before and after we go out from our villa and my girlfriend does love those shows. And thankfully I have Sky over here, and they come with Disney. I mean, not Disney. They come with Discovery Plus and Paramount Plus, so she can watch them potentially again. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you have stuck around until the end. Hope you've enjoyed my commentary on this. I hope you've enjoyed seeing me go to Magic Kingdom. Perhaps it's perhaps inspired you to get your act together, start saving up, and head over to Magic Kingdom if you want to, or just go on holiday in general. Whatever your wish is, my advice, as always, for going on massive holidays and Disney stuff, do research. Make sure you know what time you're going. Make sure you know what events are on. Make sure you know what parks are open or closed, and make sure you, to the best of your ability, of course, because anything can happen anytime. And make sure you're aware of the fact that Disney's Lane is shit, and you might need to book a few things in advance. So there's all of that. Without further ado, make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. Hit the notification bell, that is, to keep up to date with everything on Life of Ben, including this Orlando series within it. And of course, it helps keep up with everything here on some vlogs. Alongside that, channel links in the description. There's TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter as always, alongside my Twitch, Simpson Plays, and of course, simpsonplays.com. I'm gonna love you and leave you. If you didn't enjoy it, run it back and try again. But until next time, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Peace.